first and foremost, spotting out Dafu, forced to use those nades to keep him at bay and doing a little bit of damage towards Alexa Forest as Freiburg that strikes out from Palace instead. Gets Thatcher, drops in towards Dark. Wolfie with a trade, needs that double up. That's exactly what he gets. A third headshot, tapped on towards Heap in the front lines, and a long-range position spots out the other player as well. Forest and Hallzerk crossing. They will get the kill to a 2v2, but Bird from Sky is lurking for information and may even peek for a little bit more. Hallzerk turns in at the right moment, and Manx now left alone on the site. A smoke down for him. The bomb is in his control, so they've got to fight back towards the man. Top of triple, desperately tapping on to get the kill against Hallzerk, tagging him to 58 HP, and aware for his position, he will reposition himself.
Get out to Tetris is still going to be difficult for him to isolate those 1v1s because for Dig, 35 seconds left on the clock. They've got to peek together. Forest and Hallzerk have the HP to work with, and for Manx, he's aggressing forward.
He's going to catch the headshot of Hallzerk as well. Is he aware of Forest? He must be at this stage. Now he certainly is. Top of Tetris still facing out in the open. 20 seconds. Forest has got to force the issue, and Manx will...
Side coming into today as well, Jay. They are ranked last on the T side for round win percentage, only 28.8%, something that has been a common factor from them in all three of their previous rounds is the lack of T side. Getting off to at least damage in a round like this might set them up for the next round. Oh, the smoke coming through is going to take some damage away. Again, that information of the shot play coming through. That's a bit unfortunate, isn't it?
Yeah, just blind tapping on from the M4. Deagle Forest does get a couple of picks out. So again, like I said before, damage is going to be very important to the T-side line. A couple of casualties will make the money line look a little bit lopsided.
Forest.
Swing on, shot not connecting, tag to 71 HP to the AK. They're going to converge in on the B side, it feels like, with a split play involved. Bird from Sky are going to get overwhelmed. Rotations will be called in. They got one player backside and one in from Market. Third player could also join the fray. Again, 15 seconds, and they're only starting to make their way out of the site now. Good adjustment from Dafu. Does find Freiburg. Lek with a responsive, and Fash is looking for the bomb planter. Swing on, kill found. Double up the Forest can't be possible, so we can just sneak the plant in again, leaving it all towards Wolfie. Getting onto site, detected and heard. Forest can now call it in towards Heap. Shot from the pistol not coming up. The AWP not nearly as successful either. And the backstab just closes in slowly but surely. Waiting for the moment to strike against Wolfie. Remove him from play and get the fifth over. Wolfie's going to back off. Freiburg will check the ticket booth. Did not see that. Or Palecro will catch Manx in over at the firebox. So one kill found. The bomb site has been secured. The retake's on for ECSTATIC, but DIGNITAS are still making plays. Freiburg in particular. Hallzerk finds his Fascia. It's a 3v3 from a 5v3 situation. Straight through to the AK. Almost gets that second kill as well. Wolfie and Dafu forced to chime in, and now Lekro left on the bomb itself. Back at default over at firebox. Nade to his position. Doesn't even land. It goes towards Palace instead. Wolfie gets caught off for it. AK turning in against the M4 on for the 3K clutch. Does not make it happen. Self alongside Dafu here on the short control. Flash and Molotovs being received. Dafu got to take the direct engagement and wins out that first fight. Not quite that second. Bird from Sky there for the trade. Needs a double up, but a flashbang catches him blind. Hallzerk credited with the assist. Bomb on site, 3v3. Retake's got to come in.
A perfect molly to the back of the site to allow Heat to get that bomb down without having that fear factor they're going to over-aggress.
Wolfie racing forward, Lekra out towards mid, will catch off the rotator, so it's all left for these two players in Market. Flicks from the AWP, not connecting. Heat makes it a double, and Dignity take the rotation, will get called in. Smart plays from Bird from Sky. Now he holds down Market directly in the doorway. Does he hear Heap? Is any info going to get given up by either player? This next kill could decide it all. Manx are going to be very aware of this. They're both going to hold the vertical crossfire. Smoke will start to clear. Bird from Sky hiding back behind the plant pot. Heap's not going to check it. Gets caught off for it. Two to deal with. Lekro on site. Or off-site, rather. Forest is directly on the site itself. Molotov's coming in. Forest going to try to smoke down a bit of harder cover. Lekro spots one. Sprays against Manx, doing so much damage. Bird from Sky drops in, gets the kill, but Forest can get the trade. Needs to deal with Bird from Sky and drop that bomb permanently. A 4v3 game for Dignitas. Dafu next up to face and next to fall. Forest makes it a quadra as he flicks back 45 degrees to Fascia. And just like that, Wolf. This one, Freiburg just jumping for information, but ECSTATIC look to go out quickly into the bomb site. There'll be very little vision suppression except for the flashbangs that they've got in tow.
The AWP of Hallzerk's nowhere near to be seen, all the way out from the B apartments. It's going to have to come down the riflers to defend A.
Heap comes up, does get dealt with out towards jungle. Forest is also in position, will take some damage to the Molotov, get forced out into the open here. Aggressive face, doesn't quite win it out, eventually gets Dafu, and Wolfie such low HP, so Forest can extend his kill count up to 18 now. Manx with a trade back, but Lekra with a gap and a smoke will catch Fascia, and it's Manx alone for the quadra clutch of his own in a 1v3 scenario. However, a lot of work to be done, and very little space to do it in. Lekro has at least been seen. The taps forward might force Hallzerk forward. Manx is hoping for that bait and switch. The bomb could also go down from here. Will they try to spam? They won't. They'll get the bomb plant in, but they'll get it immediately. Well, I'll be ready for this. They smoked up Con. Will the AWP get his chance? Doesn't seem like it. Wolfie's going to force forward instead. The timing could be perfect for the CT side. Lecro finally caught. 4v4. Can he get Freiburg next? If he does so, it might be enough to open up the A bomb site. The next concern will be Heap, though. Incendiary's going down. AK in sight. Freiburg just waiting in a default. They're not moving, though.
They're stagnant. That's all it is in this position. And Heap started to aggress further forward, and everyone's pretty much getting ripped to pieces. Stuck in connector. Bird from Sky's the last one left. 13 on the board for Dinner.
That's offset. Top mid position for the CT side. Heap's trying to extend his numbers. 26 frag deep so far. He is top fragger for Dig by a country mile. He's looking for others. Halls looks to change that. 2 picks in, 1 bullet fire. Collateral on Fasher and Manx. Wolfie at least finds the trade, but now it all rests on Lecro to defend that B site. Nice nade, doing a ton of damage. Bird from Sky and Dafu are goners. Dafu at least find a responsive, but Halzerk is so quick to the trigger, and 20 seconds to get into the bomb site to try and extend the lifeline of ECSTATIC here on this map. Orb's shot connects perfect. Wolfie 1v3, AK in hand, swung upon. Halzerk at least missing that shot, but the CTs know exactly where he's at. 7 seconds to plant the bomb. Sprays through. Flash is keeping him blind. Backed off. He's out of time. He's out of this round. And ECSTATIC are out of the map.
It might have been 10 rounds coming.